Alright, I'm going to check out this Browning Buckmark today. It's on loan to me today by John, Boomstick Revenge. Go check him out. Appreciate him loaning the pistol for a review today and for letting me shoot on the range. So I wasn't expecting to review this today. He just said, hey, you ever shot one of these? So here we are. So I don't know a whole lot about them. You know, I've known about them for a few years. I always wanted to try one out, so I finally get to. Man, this one is just gorgeous. Not sure which trim, model, and whatnot. Like I said, it was kind of just thrown in my lap, but I'm loving the look of this one. Golden trigger, I love those laminated grips there. Obviously stainless barrel and slides, got a Picatinny rail up top. Fiber optic front green. Windage and elevation adjustable rear. Got your safety there. Slide lock, slide stop, slide release, whatever you would call it there. Mag release. 10 round mag on these, I'm assuming. I'm going to do some free-handed shooting while standing, probably maybe some while shooting as well, but I'm also going to try to reach out there off a rest, because this video is about what can this pistol do, not what I can do, so I have no problem using a little rest here with a target pistol like this. So start out here 10-12 yards, see where my point of impact is. We got some steel out here to shoot, 25 yards there on that half-scale silhouette. I got this big target in the way here. Got that at 50. I actually got my 16-inch steel gong. I might set out there somewhere. I forgot to do that. Got this guy back here at 75. I might put my gong back there. I don't know. We'll play around, and I'll probably even try to walk it out 100 yards and see if I can get 100-yard hits today. Just going to use this bulk pack of Gila Super Extra hollow point here. It's pretty decent stuff in my experience, but obviously it's going to shoot better for you with some target grade ammo, match grade, what have you. Just wanted to get the sight picture for you guys real quick. So, like I said, fiber optic front green there. Rear black, well, I guess it's not a blacked out notch. You got a little like Glock style white thing going there. And then there's your front dot, which it's never going to look right on camera. But it's kind of like that. The dot didn't quite look as small as it did back here. So I'm trying to get you like, oh, here's what it really looks like. But, and then just for reference, again, half scale silhouette there. 25 yards, and it's pretty much covering it up, so they're not super tiny sights. And yep, just 10 round mags. Thought maybe it might hold 12, but it's 10. And I'm just gonna start out here 12 yards. I'm gonna aim at that bottom red dot there, just see where my point of impact is for now. Alright, I was holding about dead center on that dot. I'm going to hold 6 o'clock on it now. I wasn't sure if it'd be low or not. I'm going to hold 6 o'clock so I can actually see it now and bring the point of impact down a little lower. Got 3 there high right so far, but I'm going to hold 6 o'clock now. Again, this is 12 yards. Holds open on last shot, and as you can see, grouping them pretty good there. Like I said, if the some standard velocity or match grade or whatever, you're going to do better than that, but I got no complaints. That's honestly probably the tightest group I ever got at 12 yards with a 22 pistol so far. But you can see there, she's definitely off to the right for me, so I'm going to adjust that. That way we have the best chances possible when I try to reach out here at 100 yards. I don't want to be aiming off to the right side of the target. Alright, I moved a few clicks over. Nice little feedback on the sight there, really easy. Little flathead screwdriver, and it goes click, click, click. I'm going to aim for that top center red dot now. Obviously it was a little high for me too, but that's just fine because it's going to be dropping out there 50 yards and beyond, which I'm definitely taking those shots, so. Alright, I'd say we're good to go. Could just about cover that with a dime, and obviously I was not taking my time. I already love it. All right, I want to show you guys the trigger on this. I'm not sure if he wants this dry fired or not, so if I can get this to focus, I have a once fired shell in there, so it's empty. I spun it around so the mark from the firing pin that's already on there is on the left side now. That way we got fresh brass to hit there. Okay, so the trigger on this, it's not super light, but it's certainly not heavy. So there's your tick up there. That's it. Okay. And I'm aiming in the air because I know I got an empty round in there. All right, let's pull through. A little bit of creep there if you saw that. And then a real nice crisp break. The weight, 4.5, 5 pounds, something like that. Like I said, it's not super light. It feels like a pretty standard trigger pull weight, right around 5 pounds, I'd say, give or take half a pound. But yeah, barely any creep, only if you really, really try to find it, and then a super clean, crisp break. Yeah. Try that little self-healer again. That's sticking. See if I can get those little spinners there at 25 next to that silhouette. Alright, I suck. I need the rest to be that accurate with a little pistol. Try that little plate out there at 50. It's either a 6 or an 8 inch. Alright, I was aiming too high. She's not dropping yet. I had to hold 6 o'clock on that to get hit, so try a few more. Alright, I don't want to jinx myself. That's 3 in a row on a little 6 or 8 inch plate, 50 yards freehand, so I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Got 2 left in here. I just put 5 in there. I'm going to try that half scale silhouette 75. I'll get you guys zoomed in for some of these shots as well. There we go. I want to try a few more freehand and then I'll get you zoomed in. That's 75 yards, half scale silhouette. I heard that one. It was real light though, and I must have nicked it. There we go. 3 in a row at 75. Free-handed. Can't complain about that. Alright, well, since I know I'm good out there at 75, no problem, I'm going to go ahead and walk my 16-inch gong out there 100 yards, and off a rest, I'm sure I can get hits on it. Get something zoomed in for you guys here before I reach out to 100. So, try for that little guy. It looks, is no bigger than an 8, no smaller than a 6 there at 50 yards, right in the center of your screen. Take a few and then zoom in even further for you. Hopefully you can hear the dinging. That's 3 in a row. That's for like big rifles, so it's not really moving it. But if I can get you guys zoomed in on it, might be able to see the hits. All right, take you out to 75 now. Half scale silhouette. The last one was a light hit. Maybe you guys saw it. To perfect this, I need to get a target out there to see exactly where they're holding. I'm just kind of holding 6 o'clock on that guy. I'm not quite sure where they're hitting. I guess I could review the footage, but we take a few more here and then we'll swing out to 100. All right, 16-inch steel plate, 100 yards. I might try to freehand some on this after off the rest to make sure I get some hits here. Hey, that's a pretty good group too. I didn't see it until I just looked at the camera just now. 10 for 10, 100 yards. And I'm sure the left and I can't talk today. Left and right was slightly me, and this wind, there's a little bit like a 1 or 2 mile an hour breeze. 22 at 100 yards, especially out of a pistol, you know, it's only doing like 900 feet a second. 1 or 2 miles an hour will move it at 100 yards. So, and the difference between 1 mile an hour and 2 mile an hour will make a couple inches difference as well, minimum. Again, remember, that's just with bulk pack hollow point high velocity too. So if we're shooting match grade ammo, target ammo out here, even better. All right, you ready for this? I'm not. I'm gonna try to freehand a few. Just a few more seconds of mental preparation. All right. I am fully expecting several misses. I'll give it about a 50-50 if I'm lucky. If I do better than that, I'll be extremely happy. If I do worse, not really surprised. I gotta breathe. I think I was holding my breath. Well, I'm, what, 50-50 right now. Focus. All right. I think I might be 1 over 50-50, but I didn't do any worse than 50-50. All right, guess what I'm going to say about this thing. I freaking love it. Certainly never shot a pistol any better at 100 yards. I don't even think I did that good with my 5.7. I mean, this got a better trigger than my 5.7, so that helps as well. And it's got better sights, so But yeah, I'm absolutely floored with the results. This thing is amazing. I literally have no complaints except for I would like the trigger just to be about a pound lighter. That's honestly it. And I don't know if that would have even improved anything. I feel like free-handed, if the trigger was just a tad lighter, I'd do a little bit better, because it's kind of hard to pull through that. Again, it's not a heavy trigger, but it's not a light trigger like a lot of target pistols are, and this is definitely a target pistol, at least in this configuration. According to John and my subsequent internet search, there's a spring in there you can flip to reduce the trigger weight slightly. 100% flawless. You know, reliability, didn't have any issues there. I'm a little flabbergasted. I don't know what to say. I love it. I gotta get one of these. But that'll do it, guys. Awesome, awesome pistol. I love it. Thanks again to John for letting me use his range. If you guys want to get any of the products you see me using in any of my videos, like my steel target out there, paper targets, shooting rests I use, and way more, links in the description for all that. I would invite you to go check out the 22/rimfire playlist on the channel. I got over 100 rimfire videos in there, long range shooting, reviews, gel tests, all kinds of good stuff. So highly recommend you go check that out. Thanks for stopping by and watching today, guys, and I hope to catch you on the next one.